Hey y'all, let's make a delicious white chicken chili. And let me tell you, this one is different than most of them I'm seeing. It's kind of set up to make a nice thick broth in the chili. So we're going to try it. First thing I'm going to do is prep a pepper, an onion, and some garlic. I'm going to use a decent sized onion, probably just one pepper, and 3 or 4 cloves of garlic. I'll get that done. I'll be back. Now that I got all that prepped, I got to pick, and I got my garlic ready. Now, you can use less garlic if you want to, but I'm using a lot because I love it. Now, I'm using a rotisserie chicken, so I got to get that out and pick a couple of cups of chicken off the bone. This would be really good, I think, if you boiled chicken with bone in for that broth. I'm going to use just broth today out of here. You're going to want northern beans, cannellini beans, whichever, or both. Some green chilies. You're going to want a cream cheese, but you want that at room temperature. And then, of course, our vegetables that we're about to fry up. A jalapeno, if you want one and you got it, would be good, but I don't have one. So I'm going to pick my chicken off the bone. Now I'm going to throw me some olive oil in the bottom of that so we can saute our onion and our pepper. All right, here we go. Oh, good. Hang on, y'all. Let's try that again. I don't want my garlic in there yet. Just my onion and pepper. Get all of that stuff in there. Just fry that up until it's tender. Now, while that's going on, I'm going to take a bowl, and I'm going to take a can of beans. These are the cannellini beans, and I'm going to put them in here with some chicken broth, and I'm going to use my immersion blender, and I'm going to mash those up, and this will help thicken that broth. Now, we're going to just take a little bit of broth, pour into that, use my immersion blender, and hope it don't go everywhere. See how that thickens that up pretty good. Okay. Okay, now we've got these about where we want them. So I'm going to add my garlic. I turned it way down while I was doing that immersion blender. Let's get our garlic in there. Got a little bit more of a hair behind me, so I didn't hit pause. Trying to get some of it off my. I used 6 cloves almost, but 3 of them were pretty tiny. So they were like 1 big and 2 small ones. Alrighty, let's turn her back up a little bit. And the next thing I'm going to do at this point is put 3 tablespoons of flour in there. This will help also thicken it. I wanted one with a really good, nice thick broth on it. Now we're just going to do just like that. Mix that in with all them peppers and stuff. And then we're going to slowly start adding our broth. Now you need about 6 cups. I guess I could measure this out. I don't see my big cup. I guess it's in the dishwasher. We'll do half cups. Let's see where it puts us. Half. 1, 2. Now I'm going to stir that around a little bit. Turn that back on up to high. And get that flour good and incorporated in there like that. Then I'm just going to pour this, y'all. I'm going to send there's probably, I don't know, 4 or 5 cups in these things. We're going to use it all. Then I'm going to get the other one. I got another one. Go ahead and put it in there. Alright, I'm going to pour my other broth. I got 2 boxes. I'm going to use it all. And see if we need anything else. I also got some regular, better than bouillon broth if I need it. Or I could just add some water to this. We'll see where that puts us. I think I'm going to add just a wee bit more. I'm making a big pot of this, so I went ahead and added about a tablespoon of this and some more water to make some extra broth. Now I got some cumin. That's probably a good tablespoon. Let me put that in there. Get me a taste of it. I need some more. That ought to do it. Yep, that's good. Now we need a little salt and a little pepper. Here's just some black pepper. I actually added about a half more tablespoon of the cumin. This is a lot of broth. I don't need a lot of salt. We'll just do a taste. So we're going to have cheese and stuff too that we'll be adding in a bit. Now then, we're going to add our beans. I got a mixture of Cannellini and Great Northern beans. There's 4 cans of those. Of course, I drained those first. The juice is out. A big pot of chili. Here's our green chilies. I got 1 more can of beans and I think I'm going to use them. Then we're going to take our pureed ones to help thicken that broth a little bit. Put that back in there. Now I know we got garlic in there, but I'm going to put a little extra garlic powder. A taste of that broth now. See where we are on spices. That's good. That's good. Yum, yum. I'm going to give it a little extra. I love garlic. Did I say I loved garlic? Alright, now next. That's not good and hot yet, believe it or not. It's taking that broth a minute. The next thing I'm going to do is chop up a block of cream cheese. And it's going in here too. That'll also help thicken that on up. And then we'll add our chicken. Now I'm going to add this cream cheese in there. Like, you want it room temperature so it'll melt good. And we'll let that melt up and get all that blended in and all them side, you know, we want it to cook a minute. So I'm going to bring it up to a boil. And then I'll add our chicken. And we'll let it simmer for at least 30 minutes until all them flavors meld together. So we'll give it a bit and I'll be back. Now you can see it's starting to melt. We just got the little bitty tiny. It still hadn't got up, you know, hot yet. After adding all that broth, it's going to get hot. Then we'll have that melted. Now then, we're going to go ahead and add about a cup of Colby Jack cheese. Then I'll just get cheddar out for later. You know, for extra. And the sour cream. And the Fritos. Do y'all do all that with your chicken chili? And now let's put our chicken over in it. And we're finally getting it hot for all that cream cheese melted. And then I'm going to turn it down and let it just get all that yummy goodness in it. And all them flavors melded together. Now, if you want less broth than that, just do the 6 to 8 cups. And you won't end up with so much. Just remember, I added some extra. Don't that look delicious? Now we're just going to let it do its thing for about half hour. Our chicken chili is ready. So I can pick it up and show y'all a close-up of it. It tastes so good. Now I'm going to top it off with some more cheddar cheese. Little sour cream. This is the way we like ours. How do you like yours? Some green onion. And Fritos. It's the way we like to eat ours. Frito scopes. Y'all have a good night. I'll get the recipe up in just a few minutes.